guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we have a very fun video. So we're going to be doing a tutorial, a basic tutorial for hooded eyelids. Very beginner friendly and not too bright, not too bold, you know, just something that is subtle but still chic. So if you guys want to see how I created this look, then please keep on watching. Okay, so I'm back and my brows are done, but I just want to let you guys know, as an eyeshadow base, I use the Colourpop No Filter Concealer in the shade Deep 70. I believe this is called 54 now. No, this is called 52 because Colourpop came up with an extended shade range. So, you know, now they have 40 shades, and I believe this is now 52. If it's not 52, I'll put it up on the screen. So what I do is I use this as my eyeshadow base. I like to use a base for my eyeshadow, especially concealer right now, because this concealer, it dries super matte and it just helps you blank out any discoloration you might have on your eyes. And it also, in my opinion, helps me to blend my shadows better. Okay, now I don't set this. I just go in straight with my shadows. I don't see the need in setting this per se, this concealer, because it's already so smooth, you know. I don't think I need to set it. So I'm gonna go in with the Morphe 350, guys. I bought this palette so long ago and I do not use it. Do you see how clean it is? I was like, you know what, today let me use this palette. So I'm gonna do a very warm golden eye, and this palette is really bomb to create looks like that. It's all matte. You can get the Morphe 350, just a regular one, which has matte and shimmers in it, or you could do the matte and then there's another one with just shimmer. So we're going to be using those two today. Okay, so I'm so close up, you're not even going to see my face in the screen. So I want to start off with a color like this right here, because this is like a reddish brown. So I'm taking it on a Sigma E40 brush and I am raising my brows. When you have hooded eyes, right, that means that when you're looking straight forward or your eyes are open, your crease just folds in, right? Some people have it more than others. I get this from my dad. His eye folds in when he opens his eye. It's crazy. And that also means that when you open your eye, you won't be able to see your eyeshadow. I know, it's a bummer. But you could still create some beautiful eyeshadow looks even though you have hooded lids, right? So I raised my brows up and I'm placing this shadow above my natural crease. So I am creating a new crease for myself. If I was to take this shadow in my regular crease, I would have, let me give you an example of that on this side. So if I was to put this in my regular crease is down here. You'll see how low that is. This is my regular crease down here, right? Then I have all this space here. What am I gonna do? Am I just leaving that blank? No, I'm not leaving it blank, right? What I'm doing is taking the shadow way above my natural crease. And I like to use a very big fluffy brush to do this part of it because I want that shadow up there to be very diffused and very blended, since that's the first shadow that I'm putting down, right? And I am holding my brush on the end right here very lightly, and I'm just swirling it in my crease and I'm bringing it down close to my nose bone as well. Now this is just how I like to do my looks. Obviously everybody has their own technique, but I think that this works for my hooded eyes, so this is how I do mostly all my looks when it comes to the transition color. Right, and I just let it stop like right at the end of my brow. Sometimes I would bring it out, but today we're not doing a cut crease or anything like that, so I don't think you need to bring it out. Right, now this tutorial is going to be super simple. We're probably going to use 5 eyeshadows max for our eyes, if so much. It might be 4 or 5. So once I'm finished with that, I go in with a more tapered blending brush, and this is from my Wet n Wild Pro Set. I was looking for this Wet n Wild Pro Set on the Walgreens website and I'm not seeing it, but you can buy these brushes individually. So I like to take a brush like this, then I'm gonna go into a darker brown shade to deepen my crease, And it could either be one that's like this, right? This is really dark. Or it could be one that's like this, right? Just according to how dark you want to go. So I'm going to start with this one, and if it's not as dark, even these two could work, but I'm going to start with this one. And if it's not dark enough, then I'll go into that one. And I'm taking this, right? Creating a new crease for myself. So this brush is going right here. It's not going as high as the one we used before. It's basically more concentrated in the crease. So where your eye makes that sinks in right here, you want to put this shadow. And we're not going to go all the way to the front with this one. We're just going to do it on 2/3 of the eye, right? And I actually think that this is deep enough, so I don't need to go any darker than this. And I'm not winging it out. I'm just blending, right? I might even bring a little down on the lid, just swoop it like that, and kind of like a V, right? And then I just go back in with the first brush and just blend out the edges of that because we want everything to be blended, right? So we put our first brown down, then we put a deeper brown just to deepen our crease. For me, I like to go in with my Browbone Highlight at this stage. I'm gonna try using a matte highlight today. I usually put shimmer there, but today I decided I want to do something matte. So I may go for a color like this. It's kind of pinky, peachy. Yeah, that is perfect. Now, I always highlight my brow bone. This step is optional. I haven't had my eyebrows threaded in a while, so putting any type of shadow here will accentuate those hairs, but I don't care. Honestly, I don't care. Like, I feel incomplete if I don't do my brow bone highlight, for real. Now, when we put the shimmer on our lid, then I would decide if I want to do a little bit of a shimmer highlight. Right, so we've used 3 brushes so far. We've used this very big fluffy brush, a more tapered fluffy / blending brush, and then just like a large shader brush. And this is what I really like to use for my brow bone. Now for the lids, I'm gonna go into the Morphe 350S with it, which is all shimmers. So we have this here, right? So this is all shimmers in this palette. And I want to look for a shimmer that is close to my skin tone, right? I don't want it to be too in your face. I want this to be very beginner friendly, even something you can wear to work. I think I want to go with this shade right here. Let me just swatch it on my hand so you guys can see. And these shades are very, very creamy. So that's one. Let me see if I can find one. Okay, let's see this one. So I think I'm gonna go with this one just because it's not as bright. So these shadows aren't named, but you know, you just want to get a bronzy or gold shadow. And I'm just gonna take this flat shader brush and I'm just putting this on my lid. Now I'm gonna go above my crease and I'm still raising my brows, as you can see, right? If I was to just put this on my regular lid, it would just be right here, right? So that is the big difference. But because you want to see it when your eyes are open, you want to go above your lid. And with time, you could do it little by little, and then you will decide how high you want to go, right? So you could start off on the regular lid and then, you know, keep going up until you're satisfied. For me, I already know I like to go high, right? And I'm bringing this all the way over in a nice shape. I'm kind of getting obsessed with cut creases, so I kind of do it in a cut crease shape, kind of. But you know, that's all my preference. You don't have to bring it all the way out here. You could stop it right there, but I like how it looks when you bring the shimmer shadow all the way to the end. Oh, and you guys, I have started a accessory pop-up shop. So This is one of my pieces. I absolutely love this. It's so cute. It's an eye, lips, and a hand. I just love it. It gives a very like vintage vibe. Check out the highlights on my Instagram to see a preview of my accessory pop-up shop. I'm so excited about it. The launch date will be announced soon. So now that you're finished with that, you want to go back in with the brush that you used to deepen your crease, and you just kind of want to blend the edges out a little just so everything is seamless, right? You don't want any harsh lines, so you just want to go above the gold and just blend that out. Blend out the edges. I think I want to highlight my brow bone with a shimmer, so I'm gonna look for a very subtle shimmer in this palette, and I'm putting just a little bit on my brush, and just on the high point put a little bit of shimmer just on the high point of your arch. Yeah, I got a little in my brows, so I'm just gonna clean that up. And this is my very simple eyeshadow look. My brows are lifted right now. Even when I look straight ahead of you, you're still seeing the gold. From that, I would go in with my mascara, and this is Big Shot by Maybelline times Shayla in Ballast Black. So some people might just stop at this point where you put your mascara on, but y'all know who I am. These baby lashes are not cutting it for me, so we're gonna put our lashes on, okay? So I put on some small lashes today. Y'all know this is not usually my jam, but because I want to do beginner friendly, I didn't want to overpower the look with the lashes, so I just used these Eyelure lashes by Nicole Guerriero, and I love these. I bought these at Ulta, I think, and they are very affordable. So yeah, get into these lashes. Okay, and that is the final look, guys. I hope that this tutorial was helpful for you. If you have any questions about anything that concerns hooded eyes, please let me know. I want to start doing more, helpful tutorials on my channel. So if I could help you with anything in any way, please let me know. If you want to know what type of brushes I have, what brush I use for what. I tried to go very in depth in this one to show you like the brushes and the steps. I think that this is like a universal look that anybody could rock in different situations. Like I would go to work like this for sure. I would also go to the club like this because, right? Right, that's what I thought. So, you can follow me on my social media platforms. It's the.read on Instagram and on Snapchat. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, guys, and have a great day. Bye.